How to make koji. Moonshine episode. Episode E1. Koji refers to the grains on which a fungus named Aspergillus oryzae is grown. Koji is the essential material to make miso, soy sauce, sake, shaku, amazake, mirin, which are fundamental condiments to the Japanese cooking. Therefore, koji cannot be separated from Japanese people. If koji can be made by yourself, you can make miso, sake, and shaku which taste better than those sold commercially, and at a significantly lower costs. Many people think koji making is difficult. Even professional koji producers tend to discourage ordinary people to make koji by themselves. This episode teaches, however, how to make koji easily and successfully. Materials: rice 3 cups, koji seeds, spores, 1/8 teaspoon, steam cooker, flat plastic vessel with a lid, warm place, or incubator, 2832 C. There are 3 kinds of koji: white koji, yellow koji, and black koji. Black koji is used to produce citric acid, black vinegar, and a wamarai shaku. However, its black nature requires cumbersome operations, so very few people are willing to handle it. White koji is suitable to making miso and shaku. Yellow koji, that includes many varieties, is for making sake. However, white koji is recommended to all amateurs. White koji seeds, spores, are easy to buy. I always use Shirokaji Shirayuki Komake produced by Akita Kano store in Japan, which is also available from ETSE in US. However, buying yellow koji spores was a challenge in the past. In the future, we are trying to make both white koji and yellow koji produced by Kano store available in US. Koji production procedures. Soak 3 cups short grain rice for 60 minutes. Why 3 cups? I write 3 cups because the steam cooker of mine is just for 3 cups. The readers can work with a different amount depending on the size of the steam cooker. Steam cook at a strong heat for 40 minutes. Make sure that the steam cooker has ample water in the boiler. Steam cook at a strong heat for 40 minutes. Make sure that the steam cooker has ample water in the boiler. Cool down to 40 C or 104 F after the steam cooking. Transfer the stem-cooked rice to the flat plastic vessel. Inoculate rice with 1/8 teaspoon Koji Spore, any kind of koji of your choice. Wrap the koji spores in a 3-inch square gauze, and shake. Sprinkle uniformly from 4-6-inch high position. Be careful not to inhale the koji spores. If koji spores are inhaled, koji fungus may grow in the lung. Mix the inoculated rice well with a paddle. Top with paper towel. The lid must have about 10 holes of 3 mm diameter, which allow for the air to enter the vessel during the koji growth. Place the vessel in warm place, 28 to 32 C, or 82 to 90 F. An incubator as shown in the figure can be used, which is a card box installed with an 25W lamp and styrofoam block on each side of the lamp. The plastic containment is placed above the styrofoam blocks. Observe the rice in every 12 hours. Purposes of observation are, 1. Finding the condition of koji growth, and 2. To supply fresh air to the vessel. After 24 hours of setting the vessel, colonies of white koji fungus should be observed on rice grains. When 48 hours are passed, all the grains should be covered with white fungus. At this stage, rice may be lumped. If this stage is not reached, continue, for another 12 to 24 hours. If the temperature is not high enough, koji growth will be slower. Biochemical reactions that takes place in making koji is exothermic, that means, the koji fungus absorbs oxygen and generate heat. If too much heat is generated, the koji becomes too hot and may destroy whole koji. Therefore, the temperature of the incubation chamber should not be too high, and occasional observation of the condition of the koji grown is necessary. If koji growth does not develop as described, one reason could be lack of moisture, which can happen depending on the humidity of the air and the condition of steam cooking of rice. As soon as insufficient moisture is detected, spray water on the paper towels immediately. If everything goes finally successfully, the completed koji should look like the following photo. Koji tends to be lamped, photo on the left. Loosen the lamps by hand, photo on the right. If koji is left unused for 2 to 3 more days without using, spores will develop, which look green if the koji is yellow koji kind, but spores are just white if the koji is white koji kind. The quality of koji for sake fermentation becomes poor if this condition is reached. On the other hand, if koji spores are to be harvested, dry the koji with overgrown spores completely, and use it later as seed koji spores. Don't be discouraged if you fail in the first or second attempts of making koji. If you fail, think what might made your attempt fail. Try again with improved work, and you will succeed.